Hello there. My name is Rogue. Sort of, not really. That's not my name. But I'm going to tell you the tale of why my tooth looks so fucked up. Um, Lots of people assume that I'm on crack or meth or any of those fun things or just anything. But no, this is a fake tooth. And the dentist just thought that I smoked so much that I would need a darker fake tooth. So my tooth is considerably darker than it should be because my asshole dentist overestimated my smoking abilities. Basically what happened, I'm gonna tell you this like it's a therapy session because it's very important. Not really. When I was in grade school, I don't remember the grade very much. I was waiting for my dad to come and get me. He was taking a while, so I decided to go outside and play in the snow. My school had a concrete walkway that just slanted upwards, and there were stairs that you could take, but rather than doing that, kids like to run up the ice and scare themselves. Often we would fall. It was never a bad thing, so adults let us do it all the time. I go outside, that's what everyone's doing. We're all running up that, everything's fine. And I'm just like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna fucking do it. For the record, I am not a cool person in my school, so nobody wanted to hang out with me. And the only kids outside were the after school program kids who like paid, well, no, it was a cheap school. They didn't pay to be there, but it was like they were there for usually, and so they were all friends. So they were all friends doing that, and I was just like, oh, I'm gonna copy you guys off to the side. Nobody joined me, of course. So I do it once or twice by myself. Finally, the third time, I run up. I face plant into the icy concrete. Uh, I blank the fuck out. I open my eyes, and all I see is like really bloody snow, and a bunch of people are freaking out. And I'm just like, oh, that's interesting. I go back into the snow, and I'm like, everything's good. I kind of pass out for a little bit. Don't remember much else past that. And then after that, I'm brought to the office, and I remember kind of coming to when the nurse is like looking through the freezer for an ice pack, and she just grabs me like this Ziploc with a soaked paper towel soaked in water that's been like frozen. And then she wraps that in a paper towel and I put it in my mouth. And now at this point, I don't really know what's going on. I haven't realized that my tooth's fucked up. And I just kind of run my tongue along my teeth and I realize that there's this huge chunk missing in my mouth. And I look at one of the school supervisors who was out there with me and I'm like, do you know where my tooth is? And without even looking at me, not once, she looks over at the like school nurse and goes, "Can she sue us for this?" And the nurse goes, "No, it's after hours. It's not our responsibility." And then the woman looks at me and she goes, "Don't worry, they can take care of your tooth in the dentist." And I'm like, that doesn't answer where the fuck my tooth is. Not really, but I was pretty fucking weirded out. And then my dad came in the door freaking out and was like super sad, and he barreled me up and took me home, and I didn't have to go to school for a few days, and we watched TV and drank soup. And I didn't actually get my tooth fixed for about 4 years after we'd moved to a very small town. And the guy who was our dentist at the time was the woman who helped, the female doctor who helped birth me. Her husband was a dentist, and he fixed my tooth. And his way of doing that was giving me a root canal, of course. And then when he did that, he, I'm not 100% sure on the specifics, but I know he tried to change the color of my tooth to match the mold he put in. And he told me that because I smoked. And he said, if you're going to continue to smoke, you show no interest in stopping smoking. When your teeth change color, this will match it. But motherfucker, it's been about 4 years and my tooth has just been a bluish brown